Hey guys, my name is Devin, and if you hang out with me for just a little bit, I will tell you 3 quick SEO techniques you can use to boost your search engine ranking today. Most SEO companies make you think there's some crazy voodoo magician they know, and he can magically boost your site to the top of search engines. There's really no secret to getting a website ranked. It comes down to 3 things: on-page indicators, off-page indicators, and social indicators. These 3 indicators are what companies like Google use to rank your website. For this tutorial, I'm going to focus on telling you about how to maximize your on-page indicators. The reason we start with on-page indicators are, on-page indicators are the things that you have the most control over, and all good SEO starts with on-page optimization. Without good on-page optimization, the other 2 indicators are pretty much useless. First, I'd like to tell you how I got into internet marketing. Actually, my first company was an online video distribution firm. We specialized in live video, a lot like Ustream or Livestream. We were actually the first to market and a good 8 months prior to either company. When we first started, we had clients left and right. Our company was growing, but we did not value marketing like I should have. Then one day, the phone stopped ringing. Through search optimization, Ustream and Livestream were now on the first 2 spots of Google, and we were nowhere to be found. Finally, we decided to invest our time and money in SEO. We hired an SEO firm, and we were off to the races. We were ranking in 10 to 15 new leads per day, and not only that, we were converting 50% of those leads. Then Google released its first Panda update. We went from position 4 to position 200 in one day. I immediately got on the phone with the SEO company we had hired. They told me to relax. Things will be back to normal in 30 days. That comment left a bad taste in my mouth, but I knew nothing about SEO, so I had to wait and see. 30 days turned into 60 days, turned into 90 days, turned into 6 months. I felt helpless. My company was almost broke. So I fired the SEO company and started researching search optimization myself. It took me a good 6 months to get a good solid understanding of what worked and what didn't work. We did a year of R&D. As I began to watch and listen to what some of the best SEOs were doing, a strategy developed. I could taste change was in the air. After developing what I would like to call a Google-approved SEO strategy, we were able to rank sites in a reasonable amount of time. When I say Google-approved SEO strategy, Google hasn't authorized it. All I'm saying is we try to follow Google's guidelines as close as possible. The best part is our rankings have weathered many Google updates, and not one of our sites has had a major drop in ranking. Sure, sites move up and down, but we've not seen a major drop of more than 15 positions in the last 2 years. Today we can and do work with clients ranging from high-end dating sites to mom-and-pop businesses. While my video distribution company is slowly on the rebound, we formed XN Consulting to help companies like yours. You can see from my experience, the right marketing firm is key to your business success. Let's get started. If your site is not currently on WordPress, get it on WordPress. During our R&D process, WordPress sites outperformed all other design types, hands down. We tested Joomla sites, we tested Drupal sites, we tested custom home-developed HTTP sites. Nothing worked as good as WordPress sites. Tip 1 is get good quality content. If you can write a high school report, you can write good content. Having great content on your site will help you rank your site faster. When it comes to writing content, you should always avoid stuffing your articles with your keywords. What stuffing an article means is simply taking a keyword and stuffing it in that article as many times as possible. Google got wise to this about 1.5 years ago, and they started dropping sites that abused keyword placement. So how do you write an article to rank for a keyword? It's actually pretty simple. Just write something about your keyword and make sure the keyword is in it once or twice. The number one thing to focus on when writing page content is to keep your content relevant to your keyword. The more relevant, the better. When I say relevant content, that simply means that your page content is about your keyword. A big mistake that most content writers do is write a page of content and just include the keyword. This does not make the article relevant to the keyword. A good rule of thumb to follow is to consider your page as a small report about your keyword. You'd be amazed at how many people don't listen to this advice. Instead of writing a page about dog food, they tell a story about a dog and include food in it. This is a very bad idea, and you should never do this. Your page content should always be about your keyword. With that covered, let's move on to tip 2. Organize your site based on content. For example, if you have a pet spray that gets out pet smells, you don't want that page grouped with pages about dog food. And you don't want fish food and dog food being under the same area of your website, even though they are both about food. Google loves organization, and the more organized your website is, the faster Google will index and rank your site for your keywords. If you want detailed steps on how to organize your site layout, I'm going to include a link on how to get your site organized after this video. Tip number 3, we're going to talk about metadata. Simply put, metadata is hidden code that tells the search engines about each page of your website. Your users will not be able to see this code, but search engines use it to describe your page in the search results. Each page of your website should have an H1, meta title, and meta description tag. To edit or update your metadata, you need to know coding, or you could get some kind of plugin to help you edit your page code. Our company uses a WordPress plugin, SEO by Yoast. If you just enter SEO Yoast in your plugin search bar, you should be able to find it. You don't have to use this plugin. You can use any SEO plugin that allows you to update your metadata. If you're on Joomla or Drupal, do some searching and you'll find something. If you have a custom developed website, contact your developer and ask them about your metadata. So now you know search engines use metadata to decide what your page is about. Search engines also use this info to provide a quick blurb about your web page. If I searched for funny cat faces, I might get results that look like this. As you can see in the example, Google used the metadata in the search results. There are 2 things to always keep in mind when writing metadata. 1. Your title and description need to have your keyword in it. 2. The first thing somebody will see about your website is your meta title and description. So, write it so that it compels your reader to go to the website. If you're not already doing these 3 things, do them today and you will see results. Of course, SEO is a lot more than just on-page optimization. We have given you a great place to get started, but we know you need more than just these 3 tips to get you to page 1. For a limited time, we are offering a free analysis, action plan, and 30-minute consultation, cram-packed with great information. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for our free stuff and get your internet marketing campaign going today.